Coming up next on Flightline News, find out about the Aeronautical Science Study Abroad program and get some tips on flight block registration. Flightline News starts right now. Welcome back to another edition of Flightline News. I'm Bob Thomas. If you plan to fly in the spring, don't forget that flight registration is happening right now. Here's Brian Herget with some info and tips to make registration go smoothly for you.
We've been busy over the last couple of weeks with registration for next semester's flight blocks and flight courses. So far we've done the juniors and the seniors in priority registration, and we have about another week left. If you're a sophomore, come see us on the second floor balcony of Flight Ops on November 5th and November 6th. If you're a freshman, you can come see us either the 7th, the 8th, or the 12th of November, and we'll register you on the second floor balcony as well. Each day registration is going to be taking place from 8:30 to 11 or 2 o'clock to 4 in the afternoon. When you come, have a primary and alternate flight block picked out. Towards the end of registration, a lot of the blocks start to fill up, and you want to have alternate choices available. If there are any questions about flying this semester or registration for next semester, feel free to send me an email at hergetb@eru.edu. We look forward to seeing you.
The Aeronautical Science Department is offering 2 study abroad programs in summer 2014. The first is during Summer A from May 31st through June 24th and will offer AS-221, the Instrument Ground School, and AS-399 International Aviation Appreciation. The trip will take you to England, France, Germany, and Austria.
We start out in London and we stay in London 8 or 9 or 10 days, during which we teach part of AS-221 and some of AS-399. In Paris, we visit a small airfield south of Paris by about an hour or so, called La Ferté-Alais. So then we also go to the Paris Air and Space Museum, which is huge, 7 or 8 huge hangars with very well put together displays of all kinds of aviation from around the world for the last 110, 20 years. The food is to die for in Paris. We spend about 5 days there. We do class and we do AS-399 also. Then we go to Munich. In Munich, we visit all the sites around Munich, but we have some class, and the highlight of Munich is we go to a glider field south of Munich, about an hour south by train, and fly gliders. The gliders are all dual, so you don't have to be a pilot, you don't have to be rated. We have an instructor in each glider, and they're ground launched with a cable launch. When you launch and take off in that glider, you're in sight of the Alps, and if luck is with you and a lift is available, you can make it to the Alps and back. It's a really exhilarating time. Then we take a day or two and go to Austria, to the Red Bull Museum in Salzburg, Austria. Really stunning displays of high-class aircraft and taken care of unbelievably. Anybody can take either course or both courses. If you take both, that's 6 credit hours. The total cost is somewhere around $7,400, give or take a little bit, not counting your air transportation round trip from the United States or food. The only thing you have to pay is incidentals above and beyond that. Some of the highlights of the trip are this: we are not chaperones. Your teachers are there to teach you the courses and to help guide you through the cultural adventures you're going to find. So when we're done with you during the day, you're free to do what you want. We even have days off where you can go and do anything you or a group of you want to do.
The second program is during Summer B from June 30th to July 25th, 2014 in Salamanca, Spain. The courses offered on this trip are AS-321, the Commercial Pilot Ground School, and Humanities 199 on Spanish Language and Culture.
We're going to Salamanca, Spain. This is a complete immersion program for about 4 weeks. When we have our classes, we break at 1 o'clock. And from 1 o'clock on, to about 4 o'clock, we actually have lunch, a lunch break. Then we also have a lot of tours, museum visits, and a lot of extracurricular activities from about 4 o'clock until about 9 o'clock at night. We're even going to take a gastronomy class and learn how to cook and go to market. We're also going to learn how to dance salsa and tango. That'd be kind of cool. Bullfighting is also on the agenda. Many museums. It cost about $6,000. In the program fee, we're only charging for one Embry-Riddle course, which is AS 321. And that course, of course, is going to be half tuition, right? So it should be about not quite $2,000. But in our program fee, which is about $4,000, that includes all of your travel within the country, all of your food, your dormitory, where everybody's staying, and you can stay either in a dorm or with a host family. The only thing that's not included in the program fee actually is your airfare to and from, and maybe some food if you go off, on a non-tour or something like that.
The best thing about the entire program that we have found in the 6 years that we've been doing it is the relationship you develop with the entire team that you go with. Our students bond together, our instructors and students bond, and we have one incredible good time.
If you'd like to know more information on the Study Abroad program, please contact Tom Curtin or Michelle Halloran in the Aeronautical Science Department at the email addresses on your screen, or visit them on the second floor of the College of Aviation building. Here's Jack Hahn with this month's Chalk Talk.
This morning I'd like to talk to you about the aircraft clipboard that you pick up at the flight desk prior to each flight. I'd like to discuss a couple of items that you need to look at before you go out to your aircraft to start your pre-flight. The first item is the aircraft equipment and inspection guide, which is located just inside the clipboard. This will tell you when the next phase inspection, 100-hour annual, 50-hour airworthiness directive, and other inspection items are due. Look at this and then compare the tack time that it is due with the tack time of the last flight, which is on your white flying sheet. Make sure you have enough time left on the aircraft to do this flight without exceeding one of these inspections. Look at the flying sheet. Make sure that the Y, which stands for yes, there is a discrepancy, is not circle. If it is circle, make sure it's X'd out and initialed. At the same time, flip this white sheet up to the yellow sheet, which is the discrepancy sheet. Look at several of the sheets to ensure that all the discrepancies have been written up, have been signed off. If any of these blocks have not been signed off, you should not take the aircraft. You can return it to the flight desk. At that time, they will get a technician to come look at the airplane. Now, once you return from a flight, or prior to leaving for a flight, if you have a discrepancy or two discrepancies or three discrepancies, remember, only one discrepancy per block, and double check to make sure there are no open discrepancies. Thank you very much for your time today, and have a good flight.
Just a reminder that Embry-Riddle is offering flight discounts during the upcoming breaks. Save 10% during Thanksgiving break on November 27th, 29th, 30th, and December 1st. And again, once finals are over, starting December 12th through the 24th. Remember that the Flightline is closed from December 25th through January 1st, and come back early and save. There is a 50% discount, that's right, 50% from January 3rd through January 7th. The discounts apply to all aircraft dry rates, instructor rates, and FTD rates. Rentals are not included, and all discounts are subject to aircraft availability.
Discounts are very important for students to take advantage of. They really help students move along faster in their curriculum at a lower cost, so it's a win-win. We don't have any flight blocks during the discount period, and there's less students around, so availability of aircraft are really good. You get to fly every day as opposed to every other day, and you get to progress further towards your end-of-course check ride. Students who take advantage of the discounts finish their courses in a faster period for less amount of money, so we really want you to take advantage of these discounts. We want you to take advantage so much that we actually offer a 50% discount for you to come back early in the spring semester. Get back early and start flying and start working towards your ratings and get them done quickly.
Family Weekend 2014 is coming up soon, and the College of Aviation wants to make sure that you save the date. Family Weekend will be February 7th through Sunday, February 9th. Make sure you invite your friends and family to come visit the campus. The FAA is expected to announce soon the approval of electronic devices during takeoff and landing. The devices must be used in airplane mode throughout the flight. Cell phone calls will not be permitted, and that's due to an FCC rule prohibiting airborne cell phone calls. So if you're addicted to Candy Crush or Angry Birds, you can play them while waiting to take off and land. Congratulations to the Eagles flight team for placing first in the NIFA Region 9 competition. Here are some individual event winners from the team. Every Eagles team member scored points for the win. Congratulations. Next time on Flightline News, it happens every 50 hours. Find out what goes on during an oil change of your airplane. If you have any comments, suggestions, or future story ideas, contact us at specialvfr@erau.edu. That's it for this edition of Flightline News. I'm Bob Thomas. Thanks for watching.